You have this version of yourself in your mind. Disciplined, focused, respected. The kind of person who wakes up early, follows through, and doesn't break promises to themselves. But you're not living as that person. You're living in the gap. The space between who you are and who you could be. And that space is where most people stay forever. You're addicted to potential, to the idea of becoming someone great. But potential is a drug, a seductive lie. Because as long as you're full of potential, you don't have to face your results. You can keep saying, I could be amazing if I really tried, but you don't try. Not fully. Because deep down, you're afraid that if you did give everything, and it still wasn't enough, then what would be left? That's the fear you never say out loud. So instead, you plan. You talk about goals. You say, someday, a lot. You collect ideas, books, videos, anything that makes you feel like you're growing without ever doing the painful part, execution. You're not lost. You're just hiding. Hiding behind potential. Because it's safe. It's flattering. It lets you keep believing that success is inevitable, just delayed. But here's the truth. Potential is worthless unless it becomes action. No one cares what you could be. They only see what you choose to become. You're not here to be a concept. You're here to be a force, a pattern breaker, someone who finally stops waiting to be ready and starts becoming undeniable. But it won't feel good. Not at first. Because building the real version of yourself, the one you admire, means killing the version of yourself that only talks about it. And that version? He's loud. He's clever. He's persuasive. But he's a liar. So how do you break free? You stop measuring who you are by your intentions. And you start measuring by your follow-through. Every small action you take, every promise you keep, every day you show up when it would have been easier to quit. That's how you build confidence. Not by believing in your potential, but by becoming undeniable through proof. It's time to choose. Stay addicted to who you could be, or become the kind of person who doesn't just dream. They do, because one day, potential will expire. And all that will matter is what you actually built when no one was watching. You're not here to live in theory. You're here to disrupt your patterns, outgrow your past, and make your reality louder than your excuses. Let this be the day potential stops being your identity, and action becomes your new addiction.